welcome back to Badwater Ridge, and we are back in update 5. It feels like it's been a little while again. It hasn't really. I've just been playing a fair bit of update 6. So let's continue with what we were working on last time. So we have our new Badwater diversion up here. We are in the process of a drought, which is okay. Hopefully this will all be okay. If not, we might have to rework it and get some dynamite going on. We are in the process of deepening this so we can plant trees up here in our continued quest to green the map. I'm kind of amazed that this has stayed hydrated, to be honest. I had the suggestion that, and I think I agree, that we probably, you can kind of see that we need to improve the water flow through here. I'm actually wondering if one deep water pump here is not enough. I mean, this is staying really nicely hydrated to the point that I'm considering replicating this here. But then I think we might need to do the same here. So we put this one in to put water in this bit, but it's pumping all of the water out of here, and this is subsequently drying out. So what we could do, yeah, this pump is just not keeping up with the demand, I think, is the issue. Or is it purely, actually, maybe it's purely that's the level that this sits at. So I think what we actually want to do is pump water up into here. So I'm not entirely sure of the best way to do that. I feel like maybe coming along here and dropping it in here. And then adjust those floodgates. Or we shift this path and we pump out of here. But we'd have to move this power line as well. Rather ugly power line, but you know. Not sure why that's running. Okay, because this is all got a bit low. This seems to have stalled. So why haven't you opened advanced? I guess because you are linked. Let's just pause a second. You're linked to that one. And you're drying out. There's only 0.9 to go, so that's probably not an issue, actually. No, I'm not worried about that. We're at the end of a drought. That'll recharge. That'll be fine. Let's detonate that. Just realized I had the wrong speakers connected. And then we will start building our flywheel bank. So large horizontal framed flywheel. Yes, please. There we go. Could we do one more of those? Yeah, that actually works quite well. Because then we could put the large horizontal junction on top. That gets us to exactly the correct level. So we'll let them build all of that. That's going to give us a monumental power bank. Yeah. If we were to do that, can we get through there now with all the freaking trees I've planted? I don't know if we can. Because we'd want to get to there. If I put a levee there. No, we can't get there anymore. Okay. I mean, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Unless we came around this side. And we might want to do that anyway to replant those. Sorry, I'm really faffing. Really faffing. But I want to move all of this storage stuff. But it's all full is the problem. I really don't want to have all this storage here, ultimately. So, because I think what would be good would be to put the pump here. But I also think we maybe need more capacity to pump. I've not planned this yet, if you can't tell. If you can't tell. I think what we need to do is centralize our storage. So let's do that. So that we can get rid of some of these. Because I'm not making decisions. So let's make some decisions. Let's go logs. Logs. Scrap metal. We'll set these to empty. We need to put the paths in under here. We'll set you to empty as well. You are going to be, I don't know. Actually, what we're going to do then is we're going to delete those. And we do have some haulers, so let's get them to clear those up. And then we'll worry about assigning that one. For now, we will assign it to be scrap metal. So then what we're going to do is come along here, there, come along here, and drop in there. We need to delete you and put dynamite there. We also need to dynamite you out. Yeah. Go. So that's all running properly again now, which is awesome. And yeah, we'll get that sorted. Obviously, we need to do something with this big deserted area. But let's focus on the things we can focus on. I don't feel very focused today, I have to admit. But we'll get done what we get done. So let's delete some of this. Throw in some of this. We can delete these and these. And we'll throw in some dynamite there. That seems to be coping okay, actually, where I shallowed that out. That is a word. Shallowing. That's almost done. So that's cool. They're getting that done. Down here, we obviously have something which looks quite different now, with much altered bad water behavior. I guess the interesting thing would be if we can change how the water flows more significantly. I almost want to have water flowing out of there now, but don't. Yeah, so let's head back over to the main area and have a look at things. So we've got loads of bad water. We've got a reasonable amount of bot parts. We've got coffee. We've got dirt. We're doing okay. We've actually got grease. We've got canola oil. We've got canola seeds. So I think we should maybe just duplicate this the other side. So that's food, oil press, 4, 5, and then science, grease factory, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's run that along there. We need to put path there, there. No, none of that is right. Well, one of them is right. But like a broken watch. I guess when I put 3 bits of path down into one building, one of them had to be right. We probably want to do the same with some storage along there. Yep. Let's connect up along there as well, so they've got access to those tanks. We don't need to be going down there. How's this power grid? We're getting closer. We're getting closer, so that's okay. But yeah, we'll get that built because canola oil and grease is still the thing that we're struggling with. Food-wise, we're good. And then we want to look at moving the food production. So try and free this area up so we can put in more well-being stuffs. We have another drought approaching, but that's not really challenging us at all now. So could do with more bot production going on, which seems kind of crazy when we've got 6 bot assemblers. We've actually got enough bot parts to support more bot assembly. Yeah, it feels a bit excessive. We do have lots of spare beavers, so maybe we've got beavers going into these jobs. Maybe we throw a few beavers into some hauling for now. Yeah. Right, let's head back down here. Let's detonate this. That, I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's put in the platform there for the path. Then we need to build a deep mechanical pump. We can detonate that. There we go. We've got a stream gauge in this area, so that's okay. We then need to get power across to them. Now, I guess if we're using this method, we don't need a double floodgate there. So we could move the floodgates from here. because really all we need is a set of floodgates set at 2.5. So what I'm going to do is delete those. We're going to delete that automation, and I'm just going to leave those at 2.5, I think. And the same down here. I'm just going to leave those at 2.5 because this is set up to basically keep this above 2. We'll do the same here, and that'll be fine. And what that means is we can build some platforms across there. Do we need that path? We probably do. So what we'll do actually is we'll do double height platforms there. We'll delete that. We'll build some high priority explosives there. Trust me, I have a cunning plan. It is as cunning as the professor of cunning at Cunningham University. So we'll do that. We'll do power shaft going that way, and then I'm guessing we need to put a universal power shaft in there to connect those, which is kind of ugly, but I think that's what we need to do. We'll then do normal power shafts like that, and then we'll do a high power shaft to there. We will grab the stream gauge there, and we will do pause if above 2.4-ish and unpause if below, let's go like 2.25. And there we go. That's that hooked up. We need more space for logs. So let's build some more storage now we've started this storage tower. You may as well continue it for now. Logs obtain. And let's do more logs obtain. There we go. Hopefully they can get that all cleaned up now. And yeah, that'll do its thing. And hopefully keep that one full. So that'll do that. And then what I think I'm going to do is the same for this one. So we would... Do I need to? We'll observe this one and check. But what I would like to do is be able to keep this. And that's maybe okay. But if we could keep this one deeper, it would be more better. But we do have the issue that this floods still. When we get a lot of water. We do have that issue. And there it goes. So it's just a bit of a surge. Just a bit of a surge. I'm not sure what we do with that at the moment. But what we do need to do is delete some more of those. Put in those. Delete some more. This. And put in some more of those. There is a heck. There's a drought. Oh, well, there is a heck of a lot of wood, of dead trees to clear down here. So we going into a 16-day drought, 17-day drought. I'm kind of curious as to if this stays hydrated. We might, by we I mean me, drop down here, plant trees in here. I think this is looking much better. It would maybe be nice if we got water down into here. Now, this is because we're at the bottom of the map, it would be hard to keep this hydrated. It could spur water off of here and have a little pond here. Maybe we should do that. So if we came down here and not sure how deep we can go, so we'll put some triple dynamite in and we'll try and make it not quite horrible. No, it's going to end up being a horrible man-made shape anyway, beaver-made shape, so do something like that. And then we'll come across like that. And that, we'll see what kind of area that hydrates. Kind of curious. I'm kind of curious how this is going today. It's looking good though. It's looking good. Are we are still exporting scrap metal, aren't we? Yep. Cool. So how are we doing over here? Right, that's all built. Let's put in the storages they need. So we do the same and alternate canola seeds and canola oil. So canola seeds will obtain those. Canola oil will supply that. Canola seeds obtain canola oil. Supply canola seeds obtain. And then I guess let's just go through and how productive are these? These are up at 80%. These are being pretty good actually. Yeah. Maybe we don't need to prioritize those, but we will prioritize these. These need extract. So let's make one of these be extract, obtain, prioritize. Let's make you be extract, obtain, prioritize. And then we will build landscaping. We'll put a load of extract tanks there as well. And that might help. And then back over here. So the diver is done. The explosives are nearly done. In fact, this should see them done. So let's put those in. There we go. Assuming I haven't missed anywhere, that's going to make that a nice big reservoir for planting trees around. Not sure what the bots down there are building, but anyway, how are we doing down? Oh wow, we're cracking on down here. So we also need to change that to be one of those as a priority. Weird seeing this full of water now. It's been so full of bad water for so long. Yeah, this is keeping this hydrated much better, which is much better for the trees, which are spreading nicely. Too far from a district centre. That'd be why. It didn't build the platform and path that we need to get across there. So let's put that in. And then hopefully they'll come do that. And that'll help with that. If not, we'll see how this is looking. It's kind of okay. I'm kind of happy with how that is. We could maybe do with coming all the way down here. And I guess we need to clear those, and probably it would be sensible to put some floodgates along the bottom here to hold that bit of water, and maybe here as well. So let's bring a path across here to here, and I guess actually we want to bring the path here. Delete that. Yes, let's put a ladder in, and then in floodgates. Aha. Yeah, they'll actually probably save us a bunch of water up here. Probably sensible. But I am really liking how that's starting to look. Apart from obviously us needing the industry to keep it irrigated. You know, that kind of is what it is. Right. Let's put in all these extract tanks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want extract, obtain, extract, obtain, extract, obtain, extract, obtain. Go. And then I think the job that we really need to be doing is trying to make this look like less of a wasteland. And I guess the slight challenge we have is the height that the water comes in at. And I think what I'm going to do, something that I spoke about last time, is I want to get a stream gauge down in here. Now this is dry. So we're going to put it in the bottom. So let's go stream gauge there. And probably we should maybe battle scavenger flag. Let's get rid of the metal ruin as well. Get rid of that nasty evidence of the humans. So we'll go large industrial pile, set to supply. What I'm going to do is use the stream gauge now to control the floodgates up here to open them up to let in good water. And we will fill this with water, and that will do some way to greening this area up because it's quite a big lake. The other thing I think I will do is if I can get a path through here, which I appear to be able to do, going to demolish those. And we'll bring dynamite in, and that will bring water across here. So we'll have water flowing through here. Down here. We've got water flowing through here. Probably want to get across. The pathing here is horrendously inefficient, I know. I need to check on those beavers that apparently have nothing to do as well. But what I want to do is get to here. Wow, that's a badly drawn path. We'll do that. We'll come down here, and we will demolish all of these. I really feel like this needs to be its own district and not be doing what I'm doing here. So what we're going to do is up here, we're going to clear that. We're going to come down here. We're going to attach the stream gauge. And the low threshold is going to be, it's below 0.5 meter. It will open. And what kind of depth can we support from there? So we're there. So let's go 0.9. Or actually, if we extend this, so let's demolish that. At the moment we can go, each block is 1, so at the moment we can go 0.9. But if we move the scavenger flags we can go higher, so at the moment we'll set it to 0.9. Something like that, and they'll close. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, we'll make it a half, maybe even 1, so that there's some resistance. Right, let's delete you and you, and put those in, and then we need some foresters. So if I put 1, I put it there. I don't need to put it to reach all of it. There. Okay. From there, wood, forester, Okay, we're going to need a few, so we'll put one there. You need to be emptied. There we go. We're 6 days in, and we have half a meter nearly still, so that's pretty good. Those are in, and that's holding water there. You don't have any work to do, so there you go. That's what you get for complaining. I guess you were the one with nothing to do in range. Bet you wish you'd kept your mouth shut now, eh? There we go. Let's do that. Let's detonate that. And that should now fill up. And hydrate some of that area. I guess once they've got this bit, we could continue that down. Yeah. That's doing pretty good, actually. I am pretty happy with this. We just need the trees to spread a little bit more, which they will with time. Over here, wow, they are really getting there with that, and that's going to be another huge amount of power storage. Back over here, these are built. These are now working quite efficiently, and we have canola oil. We have grease. Excellent. Good stuff. We can that in. And then if we move the scrap people up to here, we can make this deeper when the water comes. So that'll be good. There is probably an argument for, as we continue to try and green this area up, let's come down here, drop a staircase into here, and do as we're doing elsewhere and do some floodgates. That's 2.5. Now I'll hold some water in there. Really getting back into this save today. Kind of lost interest in it a little bit with update 6, but definitely feeding it today. It's good. It's good. So we're getting all of that done. Yeah, I do think that this should be a separate district. It wouldn't be difficult to implement at all. Something else that wouldn't be difficult to implement would be some charging at least. So let's delete that. Delete that. Go power, large water wheel, just there, because this is continuous power. So it's trying to drag them then. Yeah, we could do that. We could have power there. We could put a district crossing there easily enough. And it's still a huge district, but we don't really have any spare bots at the moment, but we do have spare bot parts. And we have space in our industrial area. Right, what we're going to do is, how many food factories do we have? Food factories, we only have 3. Actually, one of them was unhappy, wasn't it? Go back and look. Food factory. So we're going to build 2 of each. Should we put them along there? Food factory. We could. We just need to bring power across. So I'm going to delete you and you and you, and we will do the same as we've been doing. So we'll run that. We'll put food factories along the bottom here. Many things just happened at once. My phone went and the front door went. Right, let's get this explosives policed, please, beavers. But I think also we will work on separating these districts. But I think the way to do that is probably to look at increasing our bot production so that we can get some more bots. Oh, we just lost, saying that we just lost one. Oh well. Unfortunately, Mr. Bot, you were dumb and you were lost to the cause. There we go. So if we then do that and that, put the path there and there, put back the oil press, prioritize building that stuff. Probably should have prioritized building the power connections before. In fact, they've built them anyway, so I don't need to. Hold on, bots. Get back up to full height, and then we're going to go food factory 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to leave some space for some storage. So we want to leave a triple space, so 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and actually I'm going to join those underground like that. So we'll do corn, eggplant, algae, do algae, eggplant, and yep, you get the idea. Prioritize those. And then whatever storages we need, we will work out. Why don't you have power? Ah, because they've not built that, and that transfers the power. That makes sense. There we go. So corn just needs corn and logs. That needs canola oil and eggplant. Got canola oil just there. So yep, that'll be okay. Down here, these have been built so we can move the metal scavenger flag. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's delete those. Make sure they are bots. We probably need to make sure that is prioritized by haulers. Excellent. And then we can increase that, I think, to be like 2.5, something like that. So let's go in here and make that now low threshold of 2 and a high threshold of 2.6. Yeah. Right, let's blow some stuff up. Awesome. Kind of a reverse reservoir there. We then need to be able to get across. So we're going to build bridges. Because building bridges is important. Do that. 5 days left and still 20 centimeters of water there. That's really impressive. Really weird that that's not evaporating quickly. So I do think that we should look at getting down here to plant trees in here. This looks great. I'm super happy with how that's working. Yeah, let's delete you. See if they will pick those up. Yeah, we might do something similar with hydration here and cut a little channel across here and put a little pond here. Oh, wow, this is built. Okay, so we need to, in that case, what I should do is put that there. We can then, this is going to look weird. Bring the path all the way around there. Just in case they actually need the path to build everything, which they might. Beavers aren't the brightest. And we can do that and that, and that will connect that up to this monumental power store. Yeah, because I've got a feeling that they'll build like this piece and then they'll block themselves from the rest. Back over, the main colony is doing just fine, and so we could do with more bots still, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Detonate power. There. 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 Let's make sure they build all of that. We do need to put platforms along there. We go food factory there and there. So let me select the darn thing. So you're going to be algae. You're going to be corn. Middle, we are going to build storages. Do we want to do large? No, because then we can't get up. So we will do mediums. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Probably going to end up building many. We want at least 6, I guess, because we want to store the inputs and the outputs. 4, 5, 6. I was worried that we were going to hit the top of the map. There we go. So, eggplant. So we do the inputs at the bottom. Eggplant. Algae. And then we do rations. Eggplant rations. Algae rations. Those will be set to supply, because we want them to take them to where the beavers live. These will be set to obtain. And then we've got canola oil nearby, so what we could probably make use of is some tiny piles or logs to run the food factories. And there we go. Oh, we need a bit more path. But that's that sorted, so we can now come down here and delete our 3 food factories and fix the fact that we've just disconnected one of our centrifuges. So let's just temporarily hook that in to some power. Where's to the food factory? There it is. We shouldn't need these now, so I'm going to try pausing them for now, see how we do for grease. Because what I might do is build more bot assemblers out over the water there. Right, how many centrifuges have we got? 5. Okay. Where can we build 5 centrifuges? So, centrifuge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need to pause that one because we need to make sure that they have a power connection. So what we need to do is that and that as a priority. And then we'll grab the path and come down here and around. And do we have... Yeah, we're producing enough extract. So what we need is storage, large storage tank there and there. We'll have one for BADWATER set to obtain, one for extract set to supply. Those have been built, so we can unpause that now. And we need to go in and make these be bots. Be bots. And hopefully this will begin to free up lots of space down near the main colony. So that one, we've got algae, corn, so you need to be eggplant. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll prioritize those to make sure that they are taking them down to the colony. Let's prioritize building those. The chargers have been built. That's not really turning the way I expected it to. Maybe we will build another one there. We've still got update 5 water, so yeah, we have to consider that, I guess. It's going to flow round the water wheel rather than through it. Let's come along here and demolish these. Just thinking, and let's put in our explosives through here. We'll have water flowing through here, around here, Down here, it'll come through here. It'll then go down here to those. It'll come down here, through here. So it would probably be sensible to have a dam across there. Put that in. So let's prioritize getting that bad water up here. You're a universal power shaft, aren't you? So what we could do is build a whole load of charging along there. And so you're generating 200, you're generating 100. Do we have enough space to go power? We do. We just need to get to that. So let's come down here, and we're okay because we're working with bots. We don't have any issues with them coming in to build this. What we could do then is also put chargers on this side. We go. So that's going in. The explosives is almost all in. Guessing, yeah, they can't get to that one. So let's run the path across here. And I can get to that. Cool. So we're going to have water come through here. So I think, well, we should have a dam across here. Basically trying to hold water in areas. We can delete these now. And let's put a dam across there as well. Because this all uses a ton of wood, let's put in a couple of lumberjacks and cut down all of these dead trees. Seems sensible. Seems sensible to me. Right, here comes the water. So, do I have, actually pause, how is this set up? Basically, as long as there's not contamination, it opens. Okay, that'll work. Let's have a look at how things behave. So we have now lots of different things which are going to demand water. And I guess we can, probably it would make sense to do a similar thing to what we've been doing with the other trees up here. And try and do this more natural tree planting. Apart from the fact that we've got all this dead stuff up here, so we are going to need to come in and clear that out, aren't we? So let's enable that wood cutting. We'll get a bunch of beavers in to do that, I think. By beavers, I mean organic beavers. So we've got water going into there. We've got water coming through here. Not quite going into this. So I guess I need to drop that to a half. And what I should do is maybe desynchronize this with the rest of them. We can bring those up and then we'll actually have that come all the way down. I'll then just siphon off a little bit of water. I prefer that as an option. It does mean it's taking longer to get water to the areas that we need it, but that's okay. This seems to have worked better. This is all built, so let's say they did not tidy those up. I'm going to delete those planks because we clearly don't need them. You can be paused and they'll eventually clear those trees out. Because what I really want to do is be starting to bring that over here, but I think we're going to have to wait until this has been emptied. So I think what I'm actually going to do is start exporting logs and stop importing logs. We've got this hooked up now, so this has lots of power available once it's charged to send down to site B, which is cool. This is currently refilling the reservoir and filling this up. This is now sorted and providing a good amount of power, and because it's continuous, we don't need to worry about any sort of battery. These are working, so we can now delete the centrifuges down here. So, and let's move our coffee brewery across. And then there are some more here. Let's delete those. That's taken power out of that. So let's fix that. Guess that's just going to be a case of some straight power shafts. And some stairs so we can get access to all of that stuff. Because I can't be bothered to do the shuffle things around game. So let's make sure that that's set to supply. Our grease is actually holding up with those all paused, so that's cool. I'm going to put in appliance, another bot assembler here. So we can hopefully start getting the bots that we need to make this a district. Let's detonate this. Oh, this is providing water into this as well. That's interesting. It's interesting. So, yeah, that's now doing its thing. kind of next dam is going to be here, I think. So we are going to get some flooding there because I've put the dam too close. Damn. So actually what we want to do is move that. Yeah, we want to move that. So let's go into here. Delete the path and put dam across there. And then delete that one so that can just flow. And then we want to come down here. And across here. And here. And we're going to build another dam across here. Yeah. Don't get stuck, bots. We do have unstuckifying because mods. We could also just put some stairs there. And do that. Yeah, that's working quite nicely. That's working quite nicely. I'm actually going to stop. I don't like it. So what we need to do is bring a path out here. And I'm going to use levees for this because I'm not exactly sure how I want it to be built. But I think it's going to be something like this. Because I want to focus that going into this lake. It's at 2.62, so that will have closed. Yep, brilliant. That's doing its thing. So that all been planted. Let's put some more trees in there. Let's go. Birch. Place some of that block. There we go. Some more in for you. Because that will build quicker. Let's remember to put some bushes in as well, shall we? Because that made a really nice difference to how things looked. In terms of making it look like a wild area, which is what I'm trying to achieve. Throw a few here where this guy can reach. A few blueberry bushes. There we go. The idea is to just then encourage the natural spreading. We're 0.3 days away from the next drought. So yeah, this is looking much better. Look at that. We've greened up a whole load of this. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I didn't have this, I put a dam across here, this would hold some water, but you know, I'm content with how we have it working at the moment. And there is our next drought. So I think this would be a good point to pause things. We're looking good. We're looking good. I think that this is looking so much better. Yeah, man, you need to get to work pumping this full of water again. But yeah, this is looking so much better. There's a lot of land down here we can now plant new trees in. So we'll get to that. I want to try and green this up if we can. Still. So there's still work to do down there. We're freeing up land to be able to build more well-being stuff slowly. Transferring it up here. I think we should soon be able to make this a district so that they can start that process down here. We can plant trees all along here, through here. Oh, can you not reach those? Okay, let's pause you. Yeah, I think there's a fair bit of land through here. We could now start rewilding. And yeah, I think maybe 2 or 3 more videos and we'll be done on here. We will have achieved our objective. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Kind of pleased with this new lake. If you have, click the like button. Any comments, questions or suggestions, stick them below. And I'll see you next time.